welcome back to the vlog. I actually have an interview in about 10 minutes. So once that's done, I can actually sort of start my day. Today is going to be a very typical day at home being unemployed. So I'm really excited to bring you along. You came in here, you give me a good little kiss.
I love stray kids.
All done. This role asks for 2 channels experience, one more than the other. I could only have one over the other, and she was asking about the channel that I'm not too familiar with, but I do have some exposure and basic fundamentals in. So I don't know, we'll see. For now, I'm going to write my thank you email. It's lunchtime. It's 12:10 and we're gonna have an early lunch. I just don't know what. For lunch, I'm gonna have the pancit canton, but I accidentally bought the chili flavor, not the original non-spicy. So this is gonna be a taste test for me. Water's boiling. I'm gonna pop in the noodles. And in the meantime, I'm going to prep the sauces. All done. I see some red pepper flakes. So it's already gonna be spicy, I can tell. Not that spicy. Also having some kimchi with it. Tonight we're making bossam and fresh kimchi, which is called gochuri, I think. Gochuri. Basically, it doesn't need to get fermented. I'm gonna prep the kimchi. Alright, next up, I'm going to clean and salt the cabbage. I ripped off about like 4 pieces of the cabbage for the bossam. And this is going to be a small batch of kimchi. All the cabbage is clean, and now I'm gonna salt it and let it sit for 1 to 2 hours. So I might check up on it in like 30 minutes. We'll see how it turns out. Look at my cute slippers.
Yeah.
I'm currently editing 3 vlogs at once. I finally cut it down to a decent length. My least favorite part about editing videos is raw cutting it, because I usually have like 2 to 3 hours worth of footage. Right now it's at 15, which is a little bit more manageable. I'm probably gonna cut it down a little bit more as I edit. But if anyone was curious, that's usually how I edit my vlogs. I usually just throw in all my footage into this timeline and I just start cutting it. I usually cut out like the awkward pauses, mistakes, some clips that doesn't really best tell the story, all that. It's all gone, but this is what's left. Currently this video has 13 minutes in there. But yeah, this usually takes the longest time and my least favorite because it takes the longest. But I do enjoy the rest of the editing process. What you doing?
Just working.
How do you identify within the AAPI community?
Identify as the API community.
Been about like 30-45 minutes. I'm gonna go check on the cabbage, see how it looks like. Ooh, okay, it's looking good. So after some time, the cabbage should look something like this, like a little wrinkly. Should I try a piece? Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. That was hella salty. What I'm gonna do now is rinse the cabbage because it's all done. Okay, all rinsed, and now I'm going to make the kimchi paste. And by the way, this isn't my recipe. I was following someone's TikTok video, but it's really easy to follow and all the ingredients were pretty accessible. I need 2.5 teaspoons of sugar. The girl in the video is using this type of spoon, so I'll just do that. Minced garlic, 2/3 cup of gochugaru, which is red chili pepper flakes, 1/3 cup. Don't forget the onions. This is just green onions. I'm just gonna add the paste in, all in, and now I'm just gonna mix it. I'm gonna use gloves so it doesn't stain my fingers. Okay, I'm gonna try a piece to see if it's good. Too spicy for me, so I'm gonna add a little bit more sugar. Dang it, I forgot to put some sesame oil to top. With some sesame seeds. Since the pork needs about an hour to boil, I'm gonna go ahead and get started because it's already 4:10 and we usually have early dinners. A lot of water. Okay, I bought this big tub of soybean paste that I never used, so I'm gonna use it now. 2 spoonfuls of the soybean paste, and in the same pot I'm gonna throw in a couple pieces of green onion, half of white onion, a couple cloves of garlic. I just used 4. Then just some ginger, a couple pieces of bay leaves, a little bit of peppercorn. I don't know how much, so just eyeballing it. And then they say this is the most important to give the pork some color. 1 spoonful of instant coffee. And then, last but not least, a little bit of mirin, which is sweet cooking wine. Everything's in here, and I'm just going to let this come to a boil, and once it's boiling, I'll be back. Alright, time to add the pork belly into the broth. Take a look.
It smells amazing.
While we wait for the pork belly to boil for 45 minutes to an hour, I'm gonna chill here. Might just continue working on my thumbnails. I'm hungry, so I had to eat a banana. Alright, since this is a dinner piece of pork belly, I only left it in here for about like 45 minutes and it's all done. Look at it. It looks really greasy, but I tasted a little bit and it was really good. Now I'm just gonna cut it up. Look at it. Dinner's ready. So this is the bossam. The color is really nice, and it was really juicy and tender too. The radish that I cut up earlier, this is the homemade kimchi, which is the fresh kimchi. This is the fermented kimchi, that's store-bought, and Napa cabbage. Since the pork belly is kind of thin, I'm gonna do 2 pieces. Pickled radish. I'll do some homemade kimchi, and then some of the fermented kimchi. Perfect combo and bite. It's supposed to be a 1-biter, but
Oh, is it?
my mouth is not that big. Fuck, I'll try.
Amazing. The radish for me.
One bite. Angela made us chocolate covered strawberries yesterday, and we have some left over for today. So good. He bought the Lindt chocolate and it was pretty creamy, so when you bite into it now, it's really smooth, and the strawberries are really sweet.
Careful.
I think this is your specialty.
Let's start.
We're watching Lovely Runner on Viki. We're on episode 2. It's pretty cute so far.
Shit, so I have to manually go all the way. This is crazy, bro.
Hey, hold it.
Oh, that fucking
I have to
sucks.
click this shit.
Vigi needs to fix this.
I'm gonna get carpal tunnel, bro.
I was on the couch for about 30 minutes, but I decided to get up and not take a nap today. Make myself a cup of hot chocolate. Top it off with some marshmallows to spice things up. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of instant coffee right on top. Ta-da! So one vlog is pretty much ready to go. I'm just gonna run through it one more time tomorrow morning and probably get to upload. As for the 3 other vlogs I was working on, I was able to rough cut it to around like the 15-minute range. It's just easier for me now moving forward. I'm gonna take a break because I can't really edit for too long. I can, but I can't. Just want to change things up, so I'm gonna watch a new K-drama that it's been on my list for the longest time. It's called My Roommate is Gumiho, and at the same time I'm gonna be playing Maple Story with Angelo.
What?
I just spent the last 5 minutes rough planning my vision board I plan on creating this week. It's my birthday this week, and I plan on creating a digital vision board for the new year. I'm really excited. I've always wanted to make one. I thought it'll be really fun to do one digitally on my iPad. Probably gonna do it on Procreate because it's super easy and fun. Yeah, today I felt a little uneasy because of my interview earlier this morning, but I feel like life has just taught me time after time to always keep going. You can feel bummed and down for the day, but always just kind of keep on moving forward, keep on looking up. Okay, so my camera battery died, so I'm on my phone right now. But as I was saying, over the years I've really made it a priority of mine to train my mind to always think positively, always look on the bright side of things. I feel like if you're down here, there's only one way up. So that's how I keep myself motivated and moving. I'm not saying I'm perfect. There are days when I don't do so hot, which is totally fine. But I say for the most part, it's always a good thing to practice. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Night. Say night.